War. War never changes. A man by the name of Sawyer has been terrorizing the Commonwealth. He's conquered and united all the Raider tribes. Now styles himself as Raider King. There's only one woman who can stop him. A simple mechanic with big ideas. But is this hero destined to become a villain herself? War. War never changes. Howdy folks, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Welcome back to Fallout 4 and a brand new series, The Mechanic. I've actually had this character idea for quite some time. I recorded episode 1 way back when Fallout 4 first came out, but I didn't think it was very good, so I never uploaded it. But we're going to try it again. I've obtained the Automatron DLC specifically for this character because it is perfect for it. This is Alex, the mechanic. If you get the reference that I'm trying to allude to here, good for you, and I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. So she is a builder of all things, robots included, hence the Automatron DLC. So we're going to be focusing on power armor and customizing weapons and building settlements filled with robots and the like. Settlements made of steel, made of stone. Anywho, enough of that, let's have a look at skills. You're looking at a fairly standard build here. This is all just to maximize crafting options. So you'll have to excuse the pluses there. That's from the equipment that I'm wearing. But basically we've got 7 strength, 1 perception, 1 endurance, 6 charisma, 9 intelligence, 2 agility, and 2 luck. This build kind of highlights my general dissatisfaction with the skills and special stats in Fallout 4. For example, Alex is not a charismatic person. She might be inadvertently charming, but she's a grease monkey. I wouldn't call her charismatic, but we have to put 6 points into charisma just so that we can get the local leader perk and be able to build workbenches, which I feel like is going to be a necessity for the playthrough. So we're going to have to suspend our disbelief here. Don't pay too much attention to the skills. I'm just showing you what we've got here so that you understand what we're working with and the general reasoning behind it, and if you want to mimic the character in your own playthroughs. So in terms of the roleplay and what we'll actually be doing in game, first up we're going to try and find some power armor. Of course, we all know where we can get it. I'm not going to do it through the main quest line, but there's another one pretty close that I'm sure you're all aware of. It's probably going to be incomplete, which kind of adds to the flavor, because then we can, scrounge around and try and find the rest of the pieces and whatnot, so that's going to be exciting. So we're going to focus on that, and then we're going to level up, hopefully to level 15 pretty quickly, so I'm going to try and power through it so we can get to the Automatron content right quick and start building robots and then filling up settlements with robots. It's going to be fucking fantastic. So in terms of equipment, let's just quickly have a look at that. I've decided to go with the mechanic jumpsuit and a faded visor, though the hard hat is also tempting. Let's just have a look at that. That could work, but let's not quash that lovely red hair too much, so we'll go with the visor. The reason I went for this basically was for the looks, because the thumbnail that I wanted to use for the video, you'd be surprised how often my video thumbnails inspire the actual content of the video. The image I wanted to use for the thumbnail is a woman wearing this suit, so I've made the character as much like that image as I possibly could. Anyway, let's get into it. Of course, you may have noticed I've got Codsworth. So the conceit here is we're not from Vault 111. Perhaps we've stumbled across Sanctuary and found Codsworth in disrepair, and being a mechanic, we fixed him up a little bit, and now he's going to follow us around. Our main base of operations, at least to begin with, is going to be the Red Rocket Truck Stop. It is called a truck stop, isn't it? I always do this. It's a truck stop. It's fine.
Well, isn't this all very exciting?
Oh, Codsworth! Breaking the fourth wall again! What is that? Oh, I've never actually seen Dogmeat do that. That's kind of cute. All right, let's head out then. Put on our little light here. I'm going to try and play in third person, see if I can stomach it. Because it is a lot better. The third person, I suppose, animations and just general gameplay is orders of magnitude better than any other Bethesda game. And I never really play in third person, so I'm going to give it a go, and we'll see how we go. If it really bugs me, then I'll switch back. But for now, so we're just exploring, right? We're looking for what are these?
Mum, something's afoot.
Yeah, I know something's afoot. There you go.
Miss Alex, think anything good? Hello.
Oh shit!
Fancy a bit of fisticuffs, do we?
There we go.
Still alive.
Codsworth. Okay, what the shit was I saying? Yeah, so we're just exploring here, but for the sake of moving things along pretty quick, we're going in a direction that, vacuum sealed shut. I don't even know what's happening here. Are we meant to get something? Hang on, why is it vacuum sealed shut? Oh, because it's down there. I mean, we may as well get, I think there's a gun in there and maybe some ammo. We may as well, try and get it. Every little bit helps. Yeah, so for the sake of the roleplay, we're looking for supplies. We just happen to be going in the direction where I know we can get power up. Oh, it was caps instead. All right, well, I suppose, you know what? One thing I don't like about third person, it's a little finicky targeting these things. Come on, let me cap stash. All right, cool, we're good. Don't worry about it. Campfire. Is that a right? Oh shit! I didn't even see him. Well played. Maybe let's go for the dog first. Oh yeah.
Found you.
Geez, I'm good.
I'd like a little dust up to get the oil flowing, eh?
Oh, nice. Okay, so we're not going to worry too much about armor, but weapons and ammunition for sure. No armor because I really like our getup here with the overalls and whatnot, or coveralls as Americans may say. So our only armor is going to be the power armor. I'm not sure how often we're going to use it. We'll figure that out as we go along. Now, where is that? I don't know how far in it is. It might be a little bit further in. I'm, of course, looking for the crashed vertibird and the abandoned power armor. Are we there yet? Ah, here it is. I kind of wish I had a flashlight instead of just a glowing Pip-Boy. But we'll have that once we get the power armor. So, not to worry. How much of it is intact? Oh, shit. Does Codsworth have a problem with radstags as well?
I'll find you eventually.
What's everyone's problem with radstags? I thought it was just Kate. Okay. This is actually pretty good. It hasn't got a helmet, but it's actually, I don't know. It's alright, I guess. Let's get into it. Okay. It's out of power, but at least we can hopefully maybe just take it back home very slowly. We can jump a little bit, okay. I've never actually tried to use power armor with no power before. It sort of defeats the purpose, doesn't it? It just kind of makes it armor then. Let me just make sure we're going in the right direction. Place marker. Again, no fast travel. If there will be any fast travel, it'll be off camera, so it's sort of like, hey, time passes. That's usually how I work. Well, we'll get there very slowly. I might just skip this bit. And we are back. Jesus Christ, that took a little while. Alright, so I know a lot of you like me to start fresh at level 1. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that because in order to get Codsworth as a companion, I had to scurry off and investigate Concord, but I didn't actually go inside and talk to the folks there. I just dealt with the raiders and that, you know, freed up Codsworth so I could use him as a companion. That, unfortunately, got me to level 3, so it's not too much of a big deal. But for those of you who like me to start at level 1, that is why I have not. Okay, I just like to line up the armor, you know. Okay, so obviously we won't be using it now, even if we did have fusion cores, which there is one very close by if you weren't aware, and we might do that now. Oh, okay, that was Codsworth. I thought there was something coming at me. We've done that. Alrighty. Alright, cool. So we're not going to use it yet until it's complete. I would like at least to find the leg and, more importantly, the helmet. So, you know, we may have noticed some movement underneath our new home here. Perhaps some burrows that are a little too close for comfort. What is this? This is something I want. So let's go looking around the place. And let's see if we can find the source of the disturbance. Of course, I know where I'm going, but for the sake of the character, you know, let's play it up a little bit. Let's play dumb just a little bit. I'm always conflicted as to, like, how far do you go in playing dumb for the sake of, you know, for the sake of the character. Like, of course, I know what I'm doing. The character does not. I'm never really sure. What is this? It's some sort of burrow deep into the earth. Let's check it out. This is probably something we want to have a look at and something we want to deal with. Alright. And for anyone wondering, I have dropped the difficulty down to normal. Just for the sake of leveling up as quickly as possible so we can get to the Automatron DLC. What's this? Mole rats?
I do believe something. You'll have to do better than that.
Alright. You know what? In some ways, I can aim better in third person, which doesn't seem right. Maybe it's the lowered movement, or like the, I don't know, the sensitivity. Because when you're like this, it's like you know what I think it is? Because when you're in first person, your whole view moves whenever you move. Whereas when you're in third person, I don't know. Maybe it's a field of view thing. I'm having trouble explaining what I mean, but at least I know what I mean. Okay, well let's have a look around. Brain fungus. Well, that might be something useful. Is this where we came from? No. Oh shit! Rabid mole rat. How did all of those flames not kill it? I don't want to walk through there yet. Come on. Alright, cool. What do we got? I mean, yeah, we're gonna be a... What do you want? What do you want, Codsworth? Just like, shut up. For a moment. Oh, we did get bobby pins. Good, good, good. A little bit higher. Nah, a little bit lower. Beautiful.
Got it.
Okay. Psycho Radaway. Yeah, I mean, we'll take the chems. We're not going to have them. We're not some sort of chem junkie, please. Alright, we're probably alright. You don't have to keep our sidearm out. So in terms of weapons, I've built the character, for now at least, to... Ooh. Okay, we don't need to be reading everything. Fusion core, what's this doing down here? Is there anything else? There might be, but look, that's enough for now. Hang on, what's this? coolant. I don't know off the top of my head if that's used for anything. Alright, let's get out of here. We've dealt with the mole rat menace. They shouldn't bother us any longer. Yeah, in terms of weapons, I built the character for some DACA automatic weapons. Because I feel like using rifles is a little too precise, and it just gives me the feeling that the character is trained with firearms, you know, if they're good with you know, non-automatic rifles, basically. Whereas if they're good with automatic rifles, it's a little bit more, it's almost like luck that they just happen to be, I don't know, they're good with spray and pray, you know. So what with our strength and whatnot, like if we go to our perks for a moment, we go commando, so we get more damage with automatic weapons, and then steady aim. Stay on target. Hipfire accuracy is improved when firing any gun. So those two things combined sort of give us this this strong spray and pray sort of thing going on, which I think suits the character a little better. But, you know, I'm fairly fluid on the concept. We can move around a little bit. And, you know, maybe depending on what sort of armor we're wearing, you know, in terms of like, are we using power armor or not? If we're just running around in our overalls, I could be tempted to just go with some pistol action, which we have the option to do as a result of agility. The downside to that is I think then our VATS accuracy goes down. Is that right? Because we've got low perception. It doesn't bother me too much. We'll be fine. And due to the nature of the perks and whatnot in Fallout 4, we can eventually spec into a whole bunch of other things. So it's not a problem. Okay, we've got a fusion core. We're not going to put in the armor just yet because someone could come along and steal it, and we don't want that. We may as well transfer all our junk, which is T. There we go. And let's scurry off, and I suppose we need to find more supplies, right? So we've been off in that direction. Let's go off down here a little more towards Concord. Hang on. I'd like to go generally, remove marker, thank you, in a direction that I don't usually go, but I don't think there is a direction I don't usually go. We could just go straight south. That's a possibility. I don't think I've done that on camera before. So yeah, let's just go straight up south. And we'll get rid of when freedom calls, because we're not going to be doing that. I don't want to deal with humans at all. I'm not sure if we'll go the route of the mechanic. What's going on here? Oh, okay, these things. Well, I'll let Codsworth deal with those guys because they're a fucking nightmare. I can never seem to hit them. I'm not sure if we'll go the route of the mechanic, like, hating humans or not trusting them. I'm not opposed to it. I just think maybe it's cliche and unnecessary. And that's why she's building robots as friends and settlers instead of having humans. But either way, whatever the justification is, whatever we decide on, I like the concept of not engaging with humans at all if we can help it. She's not even necessarily... There we go. There we go. See, third person kind of works for me. What was I saying? I don't know. Even animals, you know? Yeah, so we've got Dogmate, but he's the only animal we'll tolerate. And I don't think we're ever going to take him as a companion. He's just going to be hanging around at home and holding down the fort. That's Abernathy Farm up there, isn't it?
What's all this then?
I hear rumours that there's an arsehole up there who's dubbed himself the Raider King and is causing trouble all over the place.
That won't do.
He's a pretty close neighbour. We might have to deal with him at some point. You know what I mean? Wink. But for now, let's just keep scavenging. A big old bus. Surely there's something of interest in there, right?
Why not let the robot deal with it?
Is that Utterings of
well.
dissent, I hear, from you,
Carry
Codsworth. I didn't rebuild you so that you could sass me. We'll take the teddy bear, because we're a little sentimental. I was going to say Quispy. Turned into Barry Quipke from The Big Bang Theory. Crispy squirrel bits. I feel like that's the sort of thing that the mechanic would eat. You know, you think like a female version of the engineer from TF2, but perhaps a little less over the top. That's what I'm thinking. It's good. It's working for me. So the fact that we've got high intelligence plus the boosted intelligence, so it's extra high. It's actually at 10, artificially due to our equipment. Oh, that's a mine. Jesus Christ. Lucky I stopped for no apparent reason. Okay. We have to crouch to pick them up, don't we?
Something you need.
Over there.
Jesus, that was close because Codsworth got in the way. Yeah, so considering we've got such a high intelligence, it should mean that we're going to level up pretty darn quick. I can't believe this has happened. On that note, aid and stim packs. How do we do this again? Sort favorite is Q, of course. Jeez, it's been so long. It's been a week since I played Fallout 4. That was not good. Where was it? I assumed it was sort of up here, which was why I don't know. I'll have to look back at the video. Okay, that was unfortunate. So, purified water, I guess. You know what? I'm getting a bad feeling about this place. I'm going to turn my light off and I'm going to get into crouch mode here. What do we got? I don't know. I feel like I'm sort of on the fence here because, like, I want to kill things in the interest of leveling up, but for the sake of the character, she's not going to go in guns blazing. At least not without power armor. I feel like she's the sort of personality who might go in guns blazing, but she's not a psycho. So she's not going to, like, do something that's going to get her killed. So, okay. You know what? We're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to gently caress that like button. It needs love like everything does. Taste the game, be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer, out.